to determine how these elections were held and in respect of all the results in all the polling stations. From this document, you will understand why the IBC.
So I really don't know what to do here. This is really getting frustrating. Help if you can.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, from this document, you will understand why the IBC are to withhold results from 10,000 polling stations for as long as that they needed in order to manipulate the elections. Now, the decision in the minor case, which the Supreme Court has approved in several decisions, says the two locus for voting and announcing and declaring results of the elections are in the polling stations. And we have the results from all the polling stations, and those results are as they were contained in Form 34A before they were transmitted and when they were transmitted to the cloud. Our technical people are going to explain that. These results, we want to tell the Kenyan people that if the IBC would have the courage to open the servers, because if they open the servers, not just a read-only, but a full disclosure and access to what is in the servers, you'll find in every material particular, those results will be consistent with what we have in this document, and it will be explained to you by technical people. And since Kriegler in 2007, we had not moved because the general position was that elections in Kenya do take place quite fairly and freely at the polling stations. The trouble begins from the polling stations when results are being transmitted. It's going to be explained to you how from the initial transmission there was interference and manipulation of the elections that were the results which were transmitted. So I don't want to take long because it is now going to be the technical people who are going to take you through what is in this document. But the important thing that on the 8th of August, more than 80% of Kenyans participated in that election. It was an election which had legitimacy as compared to the elections which took place on the 26th of October 2017, in which less than 25% of Kenyans participated. So even the legality and the legitimacy of the elections held on the 26th of October are questionable. The 8th of August are only questionable on the basis that the IBC, together with agents within Jubilee, engaged in a criminal enterprise where they falsified the results as was being transmitted from the polling stations. If anybody had any doubt or any fears about it behoves of this nation, unless there's a constitutional resolution of the crisis we have in Kenya today, if anybody had any doubt as to why Raila Amolo Odinga should be sworn as the President of the Republic of Kenya, if you go through this document, you'll come to the conclusion that truly not only was Raila Amolo Odinga and His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka are elected on the 8th of August 2017, but Kenyans should go ahead and take the position which they have taken and have been touring together with the principals, that we should not be afraid to run away from the truth, which is that the Kenyans made a decision on the 8th of August 2017. And those are the facts. We cannot have alternative facts. Yeah, facts are facts. We can have our own opinion. But what happened on the 8th, the result of that event is contained in this document. So I would probably, if need be, answer questions, if need be, but at this moment, I'm calling upon our technical team. They know how they have organized themselves to take you through this document. Kake is there, and Honorable Sosi, I invite you to talk.